Alright guys, it is Monday the 13th of March. It is 5:30 at night, 39 degrees. I'm here in Canton, New York. Lovely snow-covered Canton, New York here. And we're looking down the barrel of another winter storm. All right, so we're here in Canton, New York. I'm on my way down to Fulton, New York to pick up my next load, which is ready. So I'm gonna go down and grab it, and I'm gonna probably head back this way tonight because there's a big winter storm going on. It's supposed to be not as bad up this way. I mean, it's still gonna be a storm, but the further south I go in the area I'm running in, the more snow there's gonna be. So down along the thruway and through that area, there's supposed to be up to 20 inches of snow. So we're going to avoid all that. We're going to come back north, and just found out they wanted to push the loads out again. So this load I'm picking up on the 13th doesn't have to be there until the 15th. And so we'll go down and grab it. We'll see how far we get tonight, depending how bad the weather is, and camp out somewhere. Probably try to deliver it tomorrow evening or into the early morning hours of the 15th. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see how this storm plays out. All right, let's get it rolling here out of the Burger King Plaza. I've been trying to eat a lot more healthier and stuff. Kind of hard to do when you're sleeping here and you start smelling hamburgers all day. I went to bed probably 7:30 this morning here. So by lunchtime I was starting to smell hamburgers. Yeah, so I had me a Whopper with cheese. Haven't had any Burger King in a while. I don't think I've had any Burger King since that last video I made titled The King Knows when I was here. So I had me a Whopper with cheese and fries and a drink. Yeah, we'll try to do better.
Turn right, then turn right.
Turn right and turn right. No, I'm going to turn left. How about that?
Turn right.
It's now almost 7 o'clock at night. I've kind of been dragging my feet since I found out that this load doesn't have to actually be in Waterbury till 4 o'clock. What would it be? Wednesday afternoon, and it's now Monday evening, so I got lots and lots of time. Usually I don't have any extra time to just do whatever, you know. Usually I got my 10-hour break and that's it. So when I get extra time on a load, I have a tendency to have a hard time making it anywhere. but I'm always on time. Yeah, we're still showing 38 degrees outside. We got a drizzle going on. I took a look at the forecast down at Fulton where I'm picking up the trailer, and they're under a winter storm warning. But there's only supposed to be maybe an inch of snow tonight. The main snow is coming tomorrow. I think 5 to 8 inches during the day tomorrow, and then another 1 to 3 inches tomorrow evening. So we'll stay away from there. And like I said, most of the snow is I guess the bullseye of the snow is probably south of the thruway. South of the thruway, and I guess in that area between the thruway and I-88. It's supposed to be about the worst, I think. About 20 inches of snow. And that's what the forecast is at my house, which I'm a little further south than that. It's 10 to 20 inches for the winter storm warning. So we'll come back up this way because the storm totals are much lower up this way.
In 1/4 mile, turn left.
So look, 7 o'clock and we still got a lot of daylight out, even with it being cloudy. I like it.
Turn left.
Turn left, thank you. I don't know exactly where I'm going to end up tonight, but it doesn't really matter. Dairy Queen, oh, Dairy Queen, love Dairy Queen. Nowhere to park. Alright guys, we're just finishing up our pre-trip here at Fulton. I already checked the kingpin. It's locked in, no problem. I just got done finished sliding the tandems forward. Make sure the handle's in there. All right, looking good. And we got a rain snow mix going on right now. It's about 34 degrees out. Just about 10 o'clock here. 29519, that's the right number for the seal. Doors are closed right. Yeah, so we got in here, no problem. It's just been kind of mostly rain until I got down this way. Now it's starting to get some flakes in the air mixed in with the rain. We're actually maybe turning more to flakes, but it's light right now. We're gonna get out of here and head over to Central Square and get some fuel. We're not going to take our usual route over towards Albany because the storm is really bad over that way. Or going to be really bad over that way, I should say. So we are going to go back north. So we got to get fuel. And the cheapest place besides going to the TA in Fultonville, which we're not going that way, would be at the Marabito fuel stop over in Central Square, which is only about 15 miles from here. And it's also a little truck stop. It's called the Tin Can Truck Stop. I'm not sure of the exit. Is it 32? I know it's New York Route 49 off of 81. But from here I go across the 2-lane roads. And we'll get fuel, and then 81 is right there. We'll hop on 81 and go north. The flakes are getting a little bigger. I think there's only supposed to be about an inch here tonight. And then tomorrow they're supposed to get a bunch of snow here. Guys, it is now 4 o'clock in the morning, the 14th of March. 34 degrees here. We are in Swanton, Vermont, so we made a lot of progress on our trip up to Waterbury. We're only 62 miles away right now. So all I have to decide is if I'm going to go all the way to Waterbury and park there, or stop at the truck stop in St. Albans and stay there. We've had on and off snow. Actually, in some parts of the trip, the road was actually covered with snow, but it's really not that cold, really. It's been the lowest temperature I've seen has been 33, so the roads have not been bad. Not saying they can't get bad by the time I get down to Waterbury, because it's supposed to be a lot worse down that way, so. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. I called down to the plant and asked them if there was a lot of trucks sitting around down there in the parking area, and he said there's nobody down there, so I know if I get down there I can have a place to park. Not sure yet. We'll have to see what happens. We're about 15 minutes away from St. Albans, so I got to decide when I get to the exit there whether I'm going to get off and go to the truck stop or go all the way into Waterbury. Getting on 89 South. Yes, sir. Alright guys, as you can see, we made it up to Waterbury, Vermont. Didn't think I was going to make it here, but we got in here at 5:30 this morning and got up this afternoon, and they had an empty trailer for me, so that was nice. That worked out good. I guess most of the snow is done here, but still could be, I guess it's staying still 2 to 4 inches maybe possible overnight. We'll see. I think I'm going to get ready here and head out, take the ferry across to New York, and see how far I can make it. I do have my next pickup number, so if I make it all the way to Fulton, I'll pick up my next load. And we got 2 more to bring up here before there's a day off. Anyway, I could actually stay here till tomorrow afternoon because the next load is not due. Let me look at my calendar. Is not due until Thursday. Let's see, yeah. It's Tuesday night now. Tuesday the 14th. And next load is not due till 16th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And the load I just delivered is not due till tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So Wednesday. So we're ahead of schedule. They said go on. I could get back in here tomorrow night after midnight, and they probably have another empty for me. So I might do that, might not. Don't know. Got plenty of time. Can do whatever I want, really. So we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. I think right now I'm going to get me a bite to eat. Maybe get washed up a little bit, and probably motor on down the road.
Turn left. Arriving at destination on left.
Alright guys, so we're here at the TA truck stop in Fultonville, New York. And we did pretty good last night. It got a little bit snowy on the way back down to Fulton. But it kind of cleared up by the time I got down towards Watertown, and then it wasn't too bad all the way over to here. So I went into Fulton, did my drop and hook, and came another 2 hours over here to the truck stop. I'm gonna call it a day or a night or whatever you want to call it here. It is now 7:03 a.m. here and about 27 degrees out. So we're gonna probably gonna take about a 14-hour break here. Yeah, because 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we probably don't want to leave here much before 9 o'clock tonight. So we're gonna take a nice long break. And then get on up to Waterbury. Should have an empty for me by then. And then we're going to do it one more time. And then I'm not sure after that. I know there's going to be a 1-day delay or 1 day off before they start running some more loads. But working on getting out to Ohio. Don't know if I'm going to get all the work done to the truck that I had mentioned in an earlier video or somewhere on this video or something. I can't remember. But probably just going to try to get through for a service real quick. He kind of wants to scope out, my mechanic that is, kind of wants to scope out if he's going to have any problems lifting the truck to put the springs in. So, got to figure out what he's going to do there. But anyway, we're going to go to bed now, and we'll see you a little bit later. So we're all the way up here in Vermont now, just right here in South Burlington. Getting ready to get off the 2-lane roads and get onto the interstate. We're going to go southbound on 89 down to Waterbury. So it's 12:45 right now, 34 degrees here. Not too bad.
1 mile, exit right. In 3/4 of a mile, exit right.
So let's just hope they have us an empty trailer ready when we get down here, or else we got to go on break again. So right now the plan, we have a new plan. So we're going to deliver this one, we're going to deliver one more, and then we're going to pick up a load for Batavia, Ohio, out of Fulton for the same agent, same shipper. And we're going to take that out and stop at the shop on the way out there. We're going to get a quick service done on the truck. I'm not going to be able to get the springs and stuff put in now. We got to wait for that. I think I'm going to have to drop my truck off for a couple of days. And thinking, if the timing works out right, let's see, get the truck serviced now, middle of March, shoot, about the beginning of May, I'll be due for a service again. So that should be about right, because I am going to be taking a week off in the beginning of May and going down to South Carolina for a week, so might be able to work something in with that. Drop the truck off, rent a car, drive home, drive to South Carolina, drive back home, and then come back out and get my truck. We'll see. We'll have to see how bad the car rental prices have gotten. Yeah, I used to do it years ago. 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I used to drop my truck off all the time for like a week and drive home with a rental car and drive back and keep the car for a week, and it was, you know, like $300 or something. But I want to say that those days are probably over with. It's probably double that now, I bet. I don't know. I got to go on there and look and see what the prices are. Well, that'd be okay if I got a decent car. Just drive the rental down to South Carolina and back, instead of putting the miles on our vehicles. We'll have to see how this all is going to play out. So we're going to be in Waterbury in about 22, 23 minutes, and we'll find out if we got an empty or not. Guys, so everything went really good last night at Waterbury, or I should say early this morning. Got in there about 1:15. The empty was ready. Actually, they had 2 pallets left on the trailer, so by the time I dropped the loaded one and went over to the empty, it was ready. Pulled it out, dropped it, put the loaded one in, rehooked to the empty, and we were out of there in about 40 minutes. Now we're all the way back down here. We're almost to Fulton. We're in Mexico, New York right now.
Mile, turn left.
Just going by the Mexico High School here on the right. 20-mile-an-hour speed limit right now. School days from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So we're going to have one more of these to do up to Waterbury, and then we're grabbing a load for Ohio. Going to get this thing serviced on Sunday and then deliver the load Monday. I tried to get a Tuesday delivery so I could get a 34-hour reset in so I can get my hours back, but they want me to deliver Monday, so see if we can make it all work. If I could get in there early enough on Saturday evening, I don't know. I have to see how it works. I kind of like to reset my hours instead of running on recaps. And what I mean by running on recaps, instead of, if you don't get 34 hours off, to reset your hours back to 70, then the only hours you're allowed to work is what you worked, what you gained from what you worked 8 days ago, if that makes any sense. So you can work 70 hours in 8 days. So you count the last 8 days, whatever that adds up to. Say it adds up to 60, so then you still got 10 hours that you could work on the next day. So that's running on recaps. Whatever, you'll have whatever's available after you add up the last 7 days. on the 8th day. I don't know. Used to have to do all that stuff. Now you get kind of dumb because the electronic logbook does all that math for you now. Where before electronic logs, you had to always figure it out on paper each day, how many hours you had. There was no such thing as a reset. So you're always running on recap. So those were different days, that's for sure. Anyway, we've got 14 miles. We'll be at the plant picking up our next load. Heading back to Vermont. We'll still have a couple hours to drive, so we'll probably get down and get on the thruway and get across to one of the service areas and take our 10-hour break there. But we'll drop Vermont tonight or early hours tomorrow morning. Come back down here and we'll be picking up that load for Ohio. Anyway, we're gonna end the video here. And I do appreciate you riding along with me all the way to the end here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, why don't you think about hitting that subscribe button? That would help out the channel a lot, and everybody give me a thumbs up. That helps too. All right, guys, appreciate you. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.